Hello and welcome back to some WarTales. We have done a little bit of shenanigans with prisoner doodads. So now we're off to, I don't know exactly what our next step is. We can go look at the Tomb of Ancients, or we can go up and do these quests over here. Let's go ahead and head west a little bit. Let's just kind of explore a little bit, huh? Think that would be fun and interesting, perhaps. I have messed with the audio a little bit. Hopefully, it's a little bit clearer now, and you can hear a little bit more of what I'm saying versus the game, and not as much background noise. Entering a tracker's camp. Trackers camps are really cool. Oh, we can steal a trap. Cool. Uh, they are a place where we get a bunch of different stuff. War paints are more than mere decorations, but foreigners cannot understand their true significance. All these trackers have been initiated in our ways by a druid in the Tool's Glade Ludrin. Okay, that doesn't really tell me much. You can join the hunt if you wish, but be warned, we're not tracking regular game. This is the Ghostpack. These creatures only appear in the dead of night. They spring out of the mist to bring terror and misery to all who cross their path. This indicates where the freshest traces of the pack are. You have to go up the whole trail to find it. Yeah, let's do it. In that case, I wish you good luck. You'll need it. The Ghost Pack is a really, really interesting fight, and I'm not going to spoil it. No one is safe from the Ghost Pack, not even in the most sheltered and peaceful regions like Vertruce. There's this guy. I wasn't ready for my first encounter with the Ghost Pack. Not only did I nearly die, but I also became a burden for my colleagues. Hmm. Hmm. That's fair. Alright, so all of this stuff in here we can buy for these pristine flags. So we can get some of these components. We can get food. We can get white leather, which is a um, armor crafting component and is pretty difficult to find, but still not worth buying here because we can get some of these awesome blueprints. For instance, these quality projectiles, damage of shooting attacks increased by 10%. We can increase the maximum amount of terror a companion can suffer. And then we can cook cabbage perch. We can learn how to forge a tracker's reinforced layer or a hunter's reinforced layer. These armor layers are they're good. They're what you put in like what you could see in some games as like the gem slot or the enchantment slot. Um, so that's what those are, and you can generally only get them from um, tracker stations. You can get them from a couple other ways, but the majority of ones that you'll find, I think, are from trackers uh, trackers camps. So we're gonna go on the hunt for this ghost pack, perhaps. Oh, it doesn't say. We'll have to open it up, I guess. So like these like little like gem slots here, the armor layer spots. Okay, I want to look at it. Let me look at it. It's not letting me look at it. Oh, we can get another PP. Yay! Um, we've got 2 knowledge points. I don't know if we want to do anything right now. We could do some hemp tea, which is really, really good, but I don't know. I think that's milk in there, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly where to get milk. So, I don't know. I think we just leave it for right now. Oh, good heavens. Okay, so with this workshop upgrade, we can get we can break down weapons, which I think will be nice. Ah, tint second upgrade. So gains one valor point at the start of each battle if at least one companion is assigned. And we get 3. Okay, yeah, and it gives us another maximum valor point. So we just gain an extra um, valor point at the beginning of each battle, which is also really nice. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to learn both of these. Why not? The cooking pot is nice, but I think we're going to leave it for right now. Why can't I see what the map is showing? I thought for sure it was right click. See? It is for the apothecary's meeting place. Oh, which, that's what we can also do. Which is probably up here? How was that? That's on the other side of the river with a path heading down that way. So, it's probably around about over here. We need to camp. I probably should have paused the game there. Ah, well. Alright, let's see what we can make here. We cannot make the next level tent, but we can make the next level workshop. So let's go ahead and do that. Because now we can break down a bunch of stuff. Okay. Need more rope, of course, as always. And now I think, how do we break this down? Confirm. Dismantle. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here's all the stuff. Okay. Damage, dagger. Can I just right click? Yeah, okay, good. We don't care much for the animals. Let's go ahead and dismantle that. These have armor layer available ones, so... Oh, but these are the rags, yeah. It's cool that we have available armor layers, but just unnecessary for such a regular trash piece of work. Okay, cool. So, got some stuff out of it. Let's see if anybody's gonna have... Oh yeah, this guy can have a better armor set here. Yep, he's got one, which is good. Yep, so our two stabbing McStabberstons have them. And we need to get you, this bloke, a regular mace. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and get some food. And fall asleep. Go ahead and just drink some cider here. Get that happiness going. Gained a little bit of extra influence. Oh, that's right. We can appoint one of them as captain. Which we need some influence for. And we do not have the influence for it. South of Brown Rock Cave. Okay. We don't know where Brown Rock Cave is offhand. But Brown Rock Town is over here, so Brown Rock Cave has got to be close by. Okay. Good to know. So we can look for it that way after we're done looking for this Tomb of the Ancients. Oh, what's going on here? This is certainly a thing. Looks like it might be tomby. Charge forth. Oh, it definitely looks like a tomb. Alright, let's check it out. We've just completed the mission, locate Tomb of the Ancients. We can report to the emissary. Well, we kind of gotta, like, go in. You will need torches to light your way as you explore tombs. If your light dies out, your troops will panic and you will flee the tomb. And let me tell you, we don't have enough torches. Gonna tell you right now, we don't have enough. So we're not gonna do it. But we will definitely come back later and we will definitely do a tomb. Uh, we will absolutely get that done because they're interesting, but they're quite the expedition, which is nice. It's nice to have a really um, kind of like focused. Oh, we can use the golden key. Do we have a golden key? Oh no, we had an ornate key. Boo. But it's really nice to have kind of a relatively epic dungeon that's kind of difficult in a couple of different ways. So it's oh we're fighting some wolves. Uh-oh, level 3 wolves. We do not have enough pork to distract them, so we're gonna have to fight them. And they looked like they were orange, so that might be a little difficult. We've got 1 alpha and 5 regular old dudes. I think we're gonna be fine. 6v6. We're gonna be okay. We are going to put two melees up here. Let's go ahead and have this guy come on up around back. Punch this guy in the throat. And or just hit him. Maces are pretty bad against just regular old animals because animals don't have armor, so maces generally tend to do more damage against armor. We're going to have this guy come on up here. Tag him. And then we can come around and hit these guys from the back without having to worry about this guy coming in. These guys can probably move pretty far. But I don't know if they'll be able to move far enough. Okay. Will he be able to move far enough to hit him? Yeah. Let's get him out of the way then. Let's move him on up, and he won't be hitting our dude. He comes back around this way. Oh, I thought he was going to swing, like a set up for a swing. No setup. Okay, cool. Well, that's nice that no setup was necessary. Just doing a tiny little bit of damage there. We'll have this guy pop in on the back, and he'll go ahead and frenzy him. Should be able to do quite a bit of damage. We could knock him out because we've got a rope. I don't think I want to do that, though. He did do 1 damage. Who's coming up next? This guy's coming up next, so we could just shoot him in the back with an arrow or something. We'll have this guy come up, he'll just shank him in the back, and then I'll come around to deal with this guy. I think that's the plan. Alright, because we don't want to waste a full bow shot on that. So if we just wrath him from behind, we do lose that valor point, but that's okay. Because we could maybe get a crit. Okay. Did get a crit, wasn't enough to kill him. That's fine. We'll head on back here. We're not going to use the frenzy. Oh, I know what I'm going to use the bowman for. Sorry. We are going to do a little barrage. Here, we're going to put a probably Roeos, or yeah, probably Roeos up front in front of him, and then these guys are going to just run forward and get plunked by good old Magwell here. So, this wolf is going first. We need to, I guess, do nothing, because it's important that he comes off over here to body block. And whoever he hits is going to do not enough damage to actually break the barrier. This guy will just finish him off here and move on around this way. And these two will be able to finish off this wolf here. They get shot. Do a decent amount of damage. Not a crazy amount, but a decent amount. And we don't want to do anything with him, because if he does anything, then he cancels the barrage, which we don't want to do, because then we would have wasted 2 valor points. Waste not, want not. So they say. And I think that... Oh, what's your level? Level 2. Got level 3. You probably are not going to be able to deal enough damage to this guy. So let's see. Yeah, good. We didn't kill him with it, so then this guy can come off and finish him off. Doing a little bit of damage here. Oh, and tagging him. I did not think he would be able to make it to him. Ah, well. 'Tis what it is. Boosh. Alright, we're going to move on over here. Actually, probably shouldn't have moved there, because this guy might need to get in there. But we might be okay. We're going to have to cancel the barrage in order to do anything with him, because if he ends his turn, that'll cancel the barrage. So, we shall shoot. And to be done. Okay, so he's all tagged up. He's got enough people to worry about here. And this guy, I don't think, can make it back to him. So, we're going to need to tag him with Phlegm. And he is tagged. And is not going to attack our guy now. So, if we finish off this guy here, we will have enough. Okay, now we're galvanized. And we can wrath this guy. Oh no, not enough. Boo. Well, I don't really want to spend a frenzy point on killing this last wolf. He is coming up next. Oh, but he's taking a while. Okay, well, we'll just wait it out. We'll have the bowman come around over here. Shoot this guy. If he dies, he dies. Giant. Oh, that's cool. What is that? Strength and dexterity increased by 5% when a two-handed weapon is equipped, and it is. Nice. So, Jaredid will come on up, and he'll give a little swing, do a bunch of damage, and can you kill him? No. Okay. Fair enough. Roxanne will come around and kill him. Unless Rayos can do it. Probably not. Okay. Good old Roxanne will come in. Finish him off from behind. Give him that little stabby McStabberston. We get a bunch of loot, some pristine fangs, and we know where the tracker's camp is now, which is pretty nice. We've got a level up here. And it's our Axeman. So we can give him deflection. Every time an attack hits several enemies, you gain a bonus valor point, which is cool, but not, I think, very important to us, because his axe can't. If he had a big axe, we could. Every time this unit engages in combat, you gain a bonus valor point. Nice, but I think that we want to be prepped for boss fights. We've got 2 for the willpower. We do want everybody to get at that nice 15 threshold. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Repair everybody's armor. And continue forth. Oh, no, yeah, we wanted to go down here to inspect this. Whatever this is. Why isn't it letting us down? Do I have to use a Python to go down? I don't know if it's worth it. Let's assume it's not worth it. Usually just get loot from them. You don't really want to tangle with these guys. We don't have to. I think they're mad at us. We do have some suspicion still. Oh man, here we go. We're going to go ahead and we're going to save here because this is the Ghostpack right here. Okay, Ghostpack level 2. Couple of ghost wolves and a ghost boar. Let's give it the old fight. Okay. Seems easy enough. Eerie fog. An area of fog that greatly reduces visibility and applies 1 terror to all the units moving through it or ending their turn in it. Terror. After 5 applications, the terrified unit flees the battle. Okay. Well, seems like we don't want to end our turn in the fog, Except that each attack against a unit without armor applies bleeding, which is normal for wolves, but also they have terrifying present. Every time this unit attacks, they apply 1 terror. If she dies, the terror of the unit that killed her is reduced by 3. Remember, we have a maximum of 5 terror before they just take off, before they just eat themselves off the battlefield. So, that is noteworthy. We've got a gentleman here that wishes to get up nice and nasty with the people. I think that we can accommodate him. Set here. Give this guy the smash. Tag him. And be done. I think that we can go ahead and hit this ghost wolf here. Oh, yeah! Nice crit. Be done there. Take a little bit of damage. Get a terror. And then we've got a ghost boar coming up next. So we'll go ahead and give him the little taggy tag. Give him the little smackaroony. And I think that I can probably run to this side of this wolf. Hit him pretty well in the back. Will I kill him with Wrath? No. I can move off over this way, and then he still is not going to target him. He's still going to target one of our other 2. Get a terror applied there, and I hope that we're going to be able to just straight up kill this ghost wolf here. I don't think that he is going to do enough damage to kill him. The math just doesn't work out. So we're going to come up, we're going to kill him. Yeah, very nice. And then we cannot wrath him. We can't get over to deal any damage to him. So we're just going to go here so we can surround him. And then this guy will come forward and smack this guy. Deal a little bit of damage. And a nightmare has just appeared. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no. Uh-oh. What is that? I know what it is. Don't tell anyone. He's got Binding of Terror. He deals 5 damage to the target's health and applies Binding of Terror to the target and a random companion. This unit takes 3 terror at the end of their turn. It's removed when next to an ally affected by this effect. So after 5 applications of terror, the unit runs away again. So this guy will take 2 of my units, and will bind them together. And if they end their turn next to each other, then they're good, and the effect is removed. But if they don't end their turn next to each other, they take 3 terror at the end of their turn. Which, of course, is not nice because, once again, just 5 terror to make them run away. We are going to kill this wolf here. I do want him to do it, but he's not going to be able to. Oh, he will be able to now. And we don't have enough valor to do this without spending one, but I think it's worth it to spend one. And we'll go ahead and back up here. So now this guy can finish off this boar, and this guy can finish off this boar. And this boar is going first. So, he should be able to kill him. Maybe. He might not be able to. No, we can't. No, no. Oh, no. Well, that sucks. That would have been very nice because we can only have so much terror applied to our guys before they wind up having the big suffering. So this boar is coming up and over here. We're going to have Flem finish off this guy. I know his name's not Flem, by the way. It is something else, whatever, the poo. But we're saying Flem because it's funny. Okay, wow. I guess you probably ought not to hit your companion. That would most likely be good. Which, by the way, first aid does not do anything for injuries or terror. I think we move all of these guys closer to deal with this nightmare as he comes just a little bit closer. He is going to bind... Yep, he did bind him and him. So these two, one of them... Oh, no. Roast me and Juret. So they have to end their turn next to each other. So Jarrett is less important than roast me, so we're gonna have Jarrett do his thing. We're gonna have this guy come on over and just plink him a little bit and end his turn. He already has 3 terror on him. Ooh. Grabbed another terror there. That's fine. We're going to move these guys way on around here. Give this guy the old stab. Ooh, he gained the trait Lively. Yes. What? Strength and dexterity increased by 5% when a one-handed weapon is equipped. Cool. I forgot what his... Every time this unit takes damage, it applies 1 terror to the attacker. Cool. He's done for right now. We'll have this guy come on up, and he'll do the same Stabby McStabberston. And just wait. And this guy will come around to the side. Pop him in the side with an arrow. Just wait. And he has the trait Valorous, so he is likely to not... or he is likely to occasionally get a... Likely is not a good word, and I keep using it. He has the chance to give us a bonus of Valor point. So this guy's next. If he kills him, he gets some stuff, or some terror back, which is nice. So we're going to try and give that opportunity to good old Flem here, which he will get, and he'll remove all his terror. Because he's feeling good about his prospects now. Right, Agnes? Anget. Can you make it all the way around? You can. Which is good. It's kind of weird the way that it's functioning here. We're going to stab him in the back with roast me and get that crit, which is nice, and finish the ghost pack off. We get 5 remains of ghost animals. That's cool. I don't know that it's actually meat. We're going to take it, I think. I don't know what it could be used for, but sounds cool to have it. Some red eyeballs. Not sure what they're for. White leather. And that's what I was talking about. It's kind of hard to get white leather. It's because you get white leather from the ghost pack. Alright, let's go ahead and loot all of that. Repair all. It actually was not that difficult of a fight. I have had way more trouble in some cases with the ghost pack. So, in the past, it's been much more of an issue. Let's give him some constitution because that is the carry capacity. We'll go ahead and we'll camp, and then we'll go ahead and be done with the episode here. Fighting the ghost pack is always pretty fun. We need to cook first. We've got that's not what we're meaning. Fighting the ghost pack is always pretty fun, but it also requires a little bit of finesse at times. Me choosing the non-progressive but the region-locked things, I think, is the big factor in that. Because in the past, I've had nightmares that were like 100 plus health, and I'm fighting, I don't know, like 10, 12 wolves, and like 8 boars, and alpha wolves, and all sorts of stuff. And it's like, man, that stuff is crazy. It's crazy, I say. So, all that's a little much. So I think the region-locked bonuses, either they kind of fixed a couple of other areas, or they made, just in general, the Ghost Pack much more doable, much more manageable. Because in the past it was extremely difficult, which is fun, but also much more of a conundrum to deal with, and less of like, oh yeah, I found these guys, I'm looking forward to killing them, to like a, oh no, I found them, am I gonna be okay? I've made great strides, I feel stronger, more capable, more confident in battle. I wonder if others feel the same way. There's our axe guy, right? Rayos, yeah. He can get XP with close companions. He can get a bunch of influence, or he can get some happiness and some relationship. Do you have any close companions right now? No, you don't have any close companions right now. Let's get some. Because if he does have companions, they'll get the XP. I don't know if he will get the XP. Actually, that might be worthwhile to check out. Let's see. How much XP do you have right now? Where's your... There we go. 154. Alrighty. And now you still have 154. Cool. So, we should have done the other. But it was impossible to tell. So, next rest we have 92 gold that we have to pay out. But, for now, we are good to go. We can go turn in a couple of different quests, and we can prove to the trackers that we are good enough to be part of their crew. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you later. Stay beardy out there.